Talking Headstones. I'm KC, and today we'll be telling the story of Mackenzie Blake, whose life was taken on November the 1st, 2021. She was born June 20th, 2000. So we're up at Blacksland in the Blue Mountains, New South Wales. We're going to walk on down the road here towards the traffic lights where McDonald's is, where Mackenzie was working that day. And on the way, we'll tell a little bit about her story. And then at the end, we'll go up to Leura where Mackenzie's remains are. So we're walking down the footpath along the side of the train station here. So Mackenzie's mum dropped her off at work in the morning of November 1st. I believe it was a Monday, where she was doing a shift. She was supposed to finish earlier, but she had to stay back and do a bit of OT. So she ended up finishing work at about 2 p.m. and was heading back up towards the station to get the train back home to where she lived in Winmalee in the Blue Mountains. So her mother, Tracy, was fighting for changes to laws around disqualified drivers. She's a member of the Road Trauma Support Group New South Wales, and with the help of them and the community, they got this barrier fence put up to help protect people walking along this footpath. It's pretty sturdy. Don't know if it would stop a truck, but I'm sure it's built to those specifications. So Mackenzie had lots of friends that she loved. She also loved art, and she also loved her animals. Her mother was quoted as saying on a current affair that her border collie Jasper still waits at the door for Mackenzie to come home. You can see this fence behind me here. This stops you from going on the railway tracks. There was a memorial left there for her the days after the accident. A lot of flowers were left there. So I'll bring you back when we get a bit further down towards where the accident took place. We're coming up to the spot now. Like I said, Mackenzie finished work at McDonald's at about 2 p.m, which is just across the road there. You can see the sign. A truck driven by Mustafa Gamrari was heading east down the highway. He was disqualified from driving, and he somehow, whether he went to look at his phone or just lost control of the vehicle, mounted the gutter here, drove across and hit Mackenzie somewhere around here. Not sure exactly the spot, but I'm imagining it's somewhere along here. So the driver, Mustafa Gamrari, was 54 at the time of the accident, whether you want to call it an accident. He was taken to Katoomba Police Station and charged with dangerous driving occasioning death, driving in a manner dangerous, driving a motor vehicle disqualified, and neg driving occasioning death. In 2023, he pleaded guilty to manslaughter and sentenced to 9 years and 2 months in jail. So that about wraps it up from here. We're going to head up to Leura Memorial Gardens, where Mackenzie's gravesite is. I believe she was being cremated. So we're going to head up there now. It's about a 30-minute drive, I guess, from Blackstone up to Leura, but for you, you'll be there in about 2 seconds. So I'll catch you back up at Leura. Just walking up to where Mackenzie's buried. Very beautiful in here. There's lots of waterfalls and creeks flowing through. Standing up on this bridge here. We'll make our way up. It's a very grey, wet week here in Sydney, or even up here in the Blue Mountains. So the grass is very wet. And I believe she's down here. So this is a lawn cemetery, so there is no standing headstones. So just past this staircase at the end of this little section here is where we'll find Mackenzie. So here she is, she's right here. I guess this is where the ashes are interred. Sorry for the shaky. So Mackenzie Blake, 20th June 2000, cherished and loving daughter of Tracy, loving adored sister of Rowan and Jordan, daughter of Stephen, tragically taken on the 1st of November 2021. No times for goodbyes, forever loved and missed by all, blessed to know her. So, rest in peace there, Mackenzie. Tragically taken by a senseless accident. Well, if you call it an accident. So much loss of life, so much life to live. So we'll just rest in peace, Mackenzie and everyone here. So that's our visit up here to pay our respects to Mackenzie. So I'll leave it here. Thanks again for joining me on another episode of Talking Headstones. Hope you found this interesting. If you did, give it a like. First time watching this channel, subscribe to the channel. And until next time on another episode, I'll see you then.